Nickel set for Kansas City. They crowd the line of scrimmage. McNair can't handle the snap. Loose football. Rolling out there at the 40. And scooped up by Dan Williams. He loses it. Chester McLaughlin staying with the play and recovers it at the 33. Tennessee coughing up the football, and this offense discussing the whole matter from earlier in the week. Shotgun McNair on a 3rd and 1. Fires. Intercepted! Donnie Edwards takes it for the score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Just like that, Donnie Edwards, his 10th career interception, 2nd of the year. He had 5 last year. He did a wonderful job of watching Steve McNair.
After the 1-yard run from George, now a 2nd and 9. Here come the Chiefs. McNair throwing and picked off. James Hasty into Tennessee territory and tripped up as he crossed the 35-yard quarter. Two teams looking for their first wins on the young season. And a 1st and 10 for Kansas City at the Tennessee 16. Cloud is in the backfield. Gerback wants to throw it. Guns to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Derek Alexander. Chiefs take the lead.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Quarterback's pass complete to Derek Alexander.
Bobby Bell, Ed Buddy in the first 5 rounds.
From the 37-yard line, here's Gerback. Throwing deep, has a man open, underthrows Derek Alexander, who comes back to make the catch, and is tackled at the 26. He had to adjust and stop and make the grab and move it downfield.
The team went from 0-2 to 3-2. New England with Parcells, another great coach, another streak stopper.
Here's Gerback throwing to the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown, Gonzalez.
Tony with the dunk.
And he beat double coverage.
He's got the option to run to the post or to the corner on the backside of the slot there. George Kuntz was back there from his middle linebacker spot, and the cornerback. What a great
possession. We've had the ball twice as much. Frank Moreau is now in the game, the rookie running back. Elvis is going to air one out, and it is caught. Exactly what they needed. Derek Alexander inside the 30, out of bounds at the 22, pushed out by Reggie Tugg.
I threw that no 40-yard pass that Don, just to prod the boys.
And from his goal line, no less. Talk about a great college rivalry, Michigan.
Average, but much better than 2.6.
2nd down and 5 from the 17-yard line. Gerback throws. Great catch in the end zone by who else? Alexander.
Well, his mom and dad are glad they came tonight.
Lineman takes care of the other team.
Wide open at the 18-yard line. His man Alexander to the 15. First down, Kansas City. 53 yards for the man in motion, Alexander. Now they go back to the ground. They give it to Mike Cloud, and Cloud diving for the pylon gets in. Touchdown. The 14 by Dan Williams. 6 sacks of Kitna tonight. Waters and Alexander both in the game. Dawkins in motion. Kitna going deep. He's got a man open, but the pass is underthrown and intercepted by Jerome Woods. Darrell Jackson was open. the play.
He had him, just a little late.
Because they pick up 137 yards on the ground and 242 through the air. And for Mike Holmgren, that's a bitter loss. In control, team leading by 10, and the biggest play of the game clearly was the long pass to get Kansas City back into it. Gerback to Alexander. KC wins it 24-17.
Hakeem in motion wide to the left, and the pass up the middle is intercepted by James Hasty. And Hasty with the pick. And the Chiefs will get it at the 20-yard line. Distinguished career. That was the 9th interception thrown by Kurt Warner this year. And on first down, Elvis Gerback rolling out. And wide open is Derek Alexander, who's got a first and down. Yes, it is big early for the Chiefs. Handoff is to Frank Moreau, and the rookie running back from Louisville barges in for the touchdown.
That's interesting, Dick, because it's what Gunther Cunningham just did there. He says, okay, we're going to go with the plan. That's smart. That's smart football.
If you play with a lot of effort, you can do some good things. Caught by the tight end, Tony Gonzalez. And that, the Rams knew that Gonzalez,
Not only from the sideline, but the quarterback.
on first down, play fake, pressure on Warner, and down he goes, Lou Bush. And a deeper drop by Warner, the ball is tipped, and the Chiefs have it back on the interception.
This is uncanny.
Just like last year.
A year ago, the exact, almost to the team.
10-0 in favor of the Chiefs, and picking up their second interception. And here is a screen pass and an option pass, and it's caught. Unable to play. McCullum moving from center to guard. The punt is blocked, and into the end zone for the touchdown is Mike Lyle.
These Kansas City Chiefs. That's a pretty good deal.
Second down and 6. Touchdown to Tony Gonzalez. 9-yard touchdown pass. And this, not quite a backbreaker this early in the game, but from the 46, first down. Gerback stepping up. Completes the pass to Morris. To run, second and goal. Fumble, and the Chiefs have it. And it's Donnie Edwards who picks up the loose ball, and the Chiefs get it back.
Boy, what a play by Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk saw it and turned immediately.
Chiefs have not committed a turnover in this game. Double tight end, first down and 10. Play action pass, and going deep into the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown to Derek Alexander. What a show by Alexander on this drive. A 30-yard pass play. I hope he's all right.
Touchdowns make you always feel a little better. I just think he just fell right on the ball.
Here's now with 4 catches for 70 yards. And here's Trent Green stepping up from trouble, and it's intercepted by Greg Wesley. And the rookie strong safety with the interception and the 4th turnover by the Rams today.
Really done an outstanding job with this young fella.
Second down and 10 from the 48, stepping up. Gonzalez, and a flag is down. Gonzalez seemingly got knocked down, got up, made the catch. That will send it out to Tony Richardson. And Richardson got his 4 yards the first down. As he was a grinded out offense that Kansas City had. The long Kimball Anders, touchdown. Boy, they've opened up this attack in Kansas City. How about Kimball Anders, 6-yard touchdown. Here's the whistle down by contact. Here is The Kansas City Chiefs 54.
5 against the New England Patriots. Buffalo is hot. 2nd down and 10. Gerbeck hit. Crumbles to the ground. Throws deep, and it's caught by Sylvester Morris. Dancing with Dorsett. Takes it down to the Raider 20. Morris inactive last week with the shoulder, which was in a sling. A 47-yard pickup. And the celebrated rookie out of Jackson State with Andre Rison gone.
Down on the 1-yard line, so.
It's 1st down. Gerbeck throwing deep for Gonzalez. Oh! What a catch by Tony Gonzalez to the 5 of the Raiders. The leading tight end in the game. 1st and goal at the 1. Gonzalez in motion, and the handoff, and a touchdown. Finally, they give it to Tony Richardson. Great fake by Gerbeck. The delayed call.
Man up there, drop back and make them beat you in the running game.
Back to the 39, 2nd and 16. There's a block by Shields and a pass caught by Alexander at the 40-yard line of Oakland. Gain of 21 yards on the play. And they get the 1st down. He's been walking down goal at the Raider 9. Alexander on the move. They're back to the end zone, wide open. The aforementioned Alexander, touchdown Kansas City. His 3rd in 2 weeks, a 9-yard strike. No yellow on the field.
For that much ground, so I think he was definitely outside the box, which gives him the ability to throw the ball out of bounds.
2nd down 10. Good block by Willis. The throw caught by Alexander, and there he goes. A foot race. He'll be in for 6. 48-yard touchdown pass, and Alexander gets his 2nd touchdown reception of the day.
That's just, you can see the frustration on John Gruden's face. How can that happen in this situation? That's the one that both of those become an 8-8 season. I don't see this football team doing that again this year.
3rd and 8 for Gerbeck as the pocket crumbles, going deep, looking for Morris. He caught the ball, and what a catch by the rookie. Morris to the Raider 32-yard line, a pickup of 25 yards. Back as the Chiefs record passing today, 444 yards. 1st and goal from the 3. Gerbeck with time. Now scrambles in. There's a block from Bennett, and he's in for the touchdown. Elvis Gerbeck runs it in. 3-yard touchdown run with 1:47 to play in the 4th quarter, and the Chiefs are down by 12.
Something going, trailing 7-0. Gerbeck down the seam. Beautiful catch. Derek Alexander, a pickup of 20. Wow. He climbed.
Really want to go over the middle.
2 catches, 35 yards. Gerbeck flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run down the field. Incomplete. Alexander did not keep both feet in bounds.
And what a throw by Elvis Gerbeck. And Alexander's saying he dragged his foot. And right now he's calling for a replay. He's saying he tapped that foot.
Richardson and Anders in the backfield. They give it to Gifford once again. Trying to get outside. He does. Nice stiff arm. Anders down the sideline. And is pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Here's a play-action fake again. Alexander finds a soft spot and picks up the 1st down at the 20-yard line. Henry Jones with the tackle, but it's a gain of 18. And get an 8 from the 13. Gerbeck again. Stands in strong to the corner. Touchdown. Tony Gonzalez in the field. 3rd and 20. Up the sideline. It is caught. Larry Parker with the 1st down. The 2nd-year man out of Southern California. The deep man. Gerbeck to throw. Gonzalez touchdown.
Is Thunderdome, Al. 2 enter, 1 leaves.
Here is Gerbeck on 1st down, off the play fake. Going deep and getting free is Derek Alexander. He beats Malloy, and he'll go all the way for a touchdown. 80 yards.
That 17-yard per average just went up a little.
They get 81 officially, the line of scrimmage, the 19, and with Law and
They haven't done anything on the ground tonight.
third down and goal from the 4. Gerbach throws, dumps it off for Gonzalez. Beautiful little lob pass.
And the little look-off was sweet, too, by Elvis.
Yeah, they faked the screen to the weak side, faked the screen to the strong side, and snuck.
Every week, it seems. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Gerbach to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown by Kevin Lockett. So, almost a phantom fumble. A recovery by Kansas City right down the
play. It's his first start at any position besides right guard. Gerbach with time going over the middle. Down on his knees making the catch. Derek Alexander gets down to the 25-yard line for a pickup of 22. Another big 20-yard chunk.
Well, Will Shields had his game face on before this.
2 interceptions and 2 fumbles right now. It's 2nd and 3 from the 45. Gerbach back to pass with time and wide open. Derek Alexander gets out of bounds to stop the clock at the 27-yard line, a gain of 19.
Well, Coach Vermeil said that this is an excellent pass protection. Is Reggie White right now at left end.
On 3rd down, they've got to get the 43 for the first. Pass thrown high, bobbled and caught. Nice grab this time by Derek Alexander of hauling it in front of Eric Davis.
Reggie working up against the right tackle, Victor Riley.
Was the starter for the NFC last year, or one of his starters. Beuerlein going up top for Muhammad. Ball Bennett and intercepted. Jerome Woods with the pick. James Hasty was blanketing Muhammad, tipped the ball in the air, and Woods got the interception.
His head and dunked it off. Good understanding of the offense.
They've got to get the 47-yard line for the first. Gerbach under pressure, keeps it and scrambles. Gets the first down and then some. Into Carolina territory. Nice run by Elvis Gerbach, 22 yards.
Nice feeling of the pressure that time by Gerbach without looking. You don't see the blitz, you got to feel it, and he did.
Mike Rush
all the way to the left. In motion coming right now.
On 3rd and goal. Gerbach looking that way. Under pressure, Reggie White, he escapes him into the end zone. Caught by the second receiver, Tony Gonzalez.
Went right through Derek Alexander's hands and found Gonzalez.
The most exciting 6-yard touchdown pass you'll see in a long time.
First of all, getting away from the minister of defense, Reggie White.
Got to get it to the 35-yard line for the first down.
He's come with the blitz.
And it's effective. Beuerlein brought down for the sack right at the 50. Chester McLaughlin, the 5th sack of the day for the Kansas City defense.
Time Gracie Walker comes from the outside. The Chiefs with no field halfway through this 4th quarter.
Down by just 2 on 2nd and 2. Tony Richardson into the open field. 19 yards on the run by Richardson. Rerun it out to Los Angeles and James Brown from 33 yards away.
Yes, he's okay.
And it's good. And for the first time all day, the Kansas City Chiefs own the lead at 15-14. 15 consecutive, but none in conditions like this. It's up, and he missed it. Jordan,
that feels good. Cleared out those sinuses. Get rid of it.
End around. Derek Alexander slipped a couple of tackles and slipped more into the open field. Caught from behind and loses the football.
See Sean Gilbert pulling a leg.
You don't want to be a chicken at the end of this pile.
You don't want to celebrate too early.
6-8 on the season as well, and will officially be eliminated from the playoff hunt.
All the playoff hope.
For Brian Baldinger, this is Kurt Menefee saying so long from Kansas City, where once again the final score, the Chiefs over Carolina 15-14. Right now we're
between these two. O'Neal turns 65 in about a month. 3rd and 4 from the 47. Gannon out. Intercepted, picked up on the play by Eric Warfield. Chased by Gannon. He'll go in for 6. His first career touchdown for Eric Warfield, and Dan Dierdorf his first interception since 1999. Round 1 from the Raider 3. It's Richardson at the block by Jermaine Williams, slips that tackle and is into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Dorsett had him. The slippery Richardson takes it in for 6.
And right there, Kevin, is the reason that they drafted a safety number 1. Anthony Dorsett, a good special teams player, but not really an every down safety backer in football.
21-yard line, 2nd down and 12. He's changing the play.
Tough to do in this crowd.
And he does it. Dropped by Kennedy, but from behind, it's knocked away by Wesley and retrieved by Edwards.
That's a fumble. There it goes.
At the 28-yard line. His second Raider turnover today. And look where they give up the ball inside the Chiefs' 30.
Yep. The referee, Randall Beasley, he was looking right at Rich Gannon, and he made the determination. Quality addition.
3rd and 3. Oh, he goes down, knocked away by Marcus Patton. The ball is loose at the 41, and the Chiefs have recovered. Marcus Patton made the stick. 3 Raider turnovers today.
And John Gruden has to be saying to himself, Rich, what were you trying to do with the football?
41-yard line, 1st and 10. Richardson in the backfield. Gonzalez in motion. And Green right to right. Blocked by Tate. Look at the time for Green. Across the middle to Richardson. Goes down a foot race. Pickard is chasing. Johnny Harris is chasing. And he breaks a tackle at the 16. Out of bounds. A flag is down. Out of bounds right now at the Raider 13-yard line. 46-yard penalty.
I think that might have been a yellow piece.
27 to play in the game.
Just don't abandon the middle of the field. It's still your friend. You got enough time.
Down the sideline, Green. Oh, it's caught! Touchdown!
That's Snoop.
That's the rookie from Florida State. And the Chiefs are 1 point away from tying the game. Incredible!
And Charles Woodson, the All-Pro corner Heisman Trophy winner, had the coverage on Snoop, and boy, did Snoop extend for that ball. Talk about
setting up the passing game.
Inside the 4, 1st and goal for the Chiefs. And the handoff in for the touchdown, Tony Richardson. And the Chiefs have their first lead today, 4-yard touchdown run.
Kevin, you just said to me a moment ago.
Holmes in the backfield from the 36, 1st and 10. In motion, Richardson, play fake by Green, winding up, going deep, caught by Gonzalez. At the 45 of the Redskins, shuffling down to the 40. A 24-yard gain by the Pro Bowler out of Cal, Tony Gonzalez, who makes his 13 down and 8. Chiefs at the Redskin 24. Green. Again, good time. Finding Holmes, running down the side, breaks a tackle at Pierce. Got a block inside, and it's a touchdown, and that block came from Derek Alexander. Priest Holmes, his first receiving touchdown since 1999 with the Baltimore Ravens.
Looking for Gonzalez to wrap the second.
36-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Deep in Redskin territory. Green again. Right on the money, and it's caught at the 18-yard line. Grab made by Chris Thomas, tackled by Fred Smoot. It's a gain of 18 yards and another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Kind of like that route.
Holmes, 11-yard gain in the previous play. Alexander is back in. First and goal from the 7. Holmes again. Big hole, touchdown. And the center, Casey Wegman, was one of many to pry open that hole. A 7-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs lead by 10. Chiefs have 3 timeouts. They begin with 32 seconds to play in the half. At the 30-yard line, handoff to Priest Holmes, getting a block, spun free. Another block downfield by his wide receiver, Chris Thomas. And he's all the way to the Redskin 43-yard line with a gain of 27. He's out of bounds. The clock is stopped at 25 seconds. And again, the Chiefs with 3 timeouts.
Takes some time to make a play.
43-yard line of the Redskins. First and 10 for the Chiefs. Here goes Green. Mid-time provided. Fires a pass downfield. Caught by Chris Thomas, the ex-Washington Redskin. He played here in 97 and in 98. Picks up 19 yards. Another Chiefs first down. And the clock is stopped with 17 seconds before half. Chiefs almost have 300 yards of offense, 277 yards. First and 10 handoff. Here comes Holmes, a block ahead, provided by Donnie Willis. He's going to go in for a touchdown. Unbelievable run by Priest Holmes. His 3rd touchdown today. And a horrible display of tackling by the Redskins.
Flooding the field for routes and crossing routes, and then the running game's there. It makes it look easy.
A lot of motion, a lot of window dressing, like right here with Richardson for the Redskin 41, first and 10. Tate another good block and a pass downfield. Gonzalez, and he caught it at the 5. What a reception! 36-yard gain. First and goal to go the Chiefs. Again, Williams and Richardson in the eye. A player not to get off. That's Champ Bailey. Does get off in time. The fake to Richardson. The rolling quarterback. Green the pass. Touchdown. And it's caught by Tony Gonzalez. 3-yard touchdown reception and the dunk after the catch. Gonzalez with his first touchdown reception of the season.
That 3-play 70-yard drive.
Second down 10 from the 37. Fake to Holmes. The ex-Redskin quarterback Green goes downfield and a smooth catch made at the 41-yard line by Derek Alexander, hit by David Terrell, gain of 22 yards on a pocket is. 3 catches, 48 yards for Alexander today. At the Redskin 41, Green in the gun. It's down and 10. Here comes the rush. They set up the screen. Caught by Holmes. Blocked by Shields. The elusive and very tricky Priest Holmes running through the defense. Spinning to the 10. Sensational run by Priest Holmes after a short pass by Green. A 31-yard gain. One missed tackle after another for the Redskins. And that's the kind of face you've got if you're the owner and displeased at what you're seeing. From a 3, third and goal. Richardson in the backfield. Green hit, gets away, escapes to the end zone. Wide open touchdown. And caught by Chris Thomas, his first career touchdown reception. He's played for the Redskins in the late 90s, for the 49ers, NFL Europe, and he makes a great reception there, his first career. 38-yard line of the Chiefs, first and 10 for Banks. Winding up, going deep, that is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Wesley of Kansas City as he weaves his way through traffic. And Wesley has his first interception this season. He had 2 last year, coming off a 12-tackle performance against the Giants. Greg Wesley's in his 2nd year, and some think the steal of the 2000 day with a convincing 45-13 win over the Washington Redskins, who now go to 0-3 on the season. Dick Vermeil's Chiefs alive and well at 1-2, and as the 2 embrace. It's been a tough couple weeks for Marty Schottenheimer. His mom passing away late last week, so there have been many things, both on the field and off, for the head coach of the Redskins. Big day for Tony Gonzalez, a touchdown reception, and the Chiefs win it today by a convincing 45-13 count.
And I think we had what all the questions were answered in this one here. Tony Banks came in, the offense, and the Redskins still searching, which we said early on they were.
Blitz comes. And Pollard blows the blitz coverage. The ball comes loose, and Kansas City has it. A terrible night for Marcus Pollard. Grant Clemens, number 99, just runs right by him. They bring Pollard in motion. Then Peyton Manning puts him to his right. He never... But John Green throws over the middle. That's the big tight end. Jason Dunn with only his second catch of the entire season. Two fullbacks in the game. Richardson, the deep man in the eye on 3rd and inches. Play action by Green. Gonzalez. Wide open this time. Gonzalez. Touchdown. Marcus Washington was the only one close, but he was... And Scoot Minnick doing his job. Green for the end zone. Parker, touchdown! Thomas Smith looked like he was in perfect position and just fell down.
Kansas City 44. And Flutie. Here comes Hicks. There goes the pass. It's intercepted on the play by Woods. He gets by Roundtree, then is brought down by Dwight, and then fumbled the ball once he was hit near the 30-yard line. It is an interception. Flutie is picked off for the 4th time, and Woods gets his first interception of the season, the 10th of... Holmes back there in the shotgun formation with Green. And the handoff to Holmes, a block by Wegman, a good one it is, and there he goes, getting by McNeil, and whacked by Rogers Beckett and thrown out of bounds near the Charger 26-yard line. It's a run of 26 yards on the play by Priest Holmes. Reception all the way for a TD. Now 1st and 10 from the 25. The pump fake, and here's a handoff to Priest Holmes around the side into McNeil and banged out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 21 yards earlier on this drive. The Spears will be a tight end eligible. Willie Jones is on the line. Handoff, Richardson bangs his way in. Orlando Ruff got him first, but not enough, and it's a touchdown. The first one allowed by the San Diego defense this year. The first in the first quarter, and the first quarter offensive touchdown by the Chiefs. Richardson scores on the ground for a 3rd rushing touchdown this season.
You know, a lot of...
has been intercepted already. 3rd down and 15 from the 20. Flutie getting a block from Parker. Here comes the defense of Clemens and brings him down. Dwayne Clemens, the ex-Minnesota Viking. And Flutie is slow to get up at the 33-yard line. Kansas City's defense in the locker room and out indefinitely in this game. 1st down and 10 for quarterback Trent Green. And the handoff to Priest Holmes, who spurts free, chased by Rogers Beckett, forced out of bounds by McNeil and by Rodney Harrison. A great run on the play to the 47-yard line and a pickup of
blocking patterns.
9 carries and 68 yards today for Holmes. From the 47, 1st and 10 out to Gonzalez, who has never thrown an NFL pass. Going deep, and he's got Ricks inside the 10 and down to the 5. Tony Gonzalez, who has never thrown a pass, not in college, not in pro, a couple times in high school, whips this one down for a 40-yard gain. At the 3. The pitch out to Holmes, a Richardson block on Beckett, and Holmes diving in, and touchdown! They hit the pylon, which is part of the end zone, a 3-yard touchdown run by Priest Holmes. And the Chiefs lead for Drew Brees. Tomlinson just came out of the locker room. We'll report in a second. And Brees hit and brought down, loose ball, gathered in, and that was Jerome Woods, who came in and tried to swat the ball away. That is the second sack for the Chiefs defense today. Let's go downstairs to Beasley Reese.
Thank you, guys. I'm looking at LaDainian Tomlinson.
Richardson is in. Second down, long 9 outside the 45. And Green fires a pass downfield for the first time today. It's hauled in by Snoop Minnis. It's a gain of 19 yards for the rookie out of Florida.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
On the 29-yard line, let's see how Kansas City responds. First down and 10 yards to go. It's Green with time and fires a pass downfield. Caught by Minnis, gets by McNeil, grabbed by Beckett, and torn down at the Charger 46. A gain of 25 inside the Charger 42. Green easily across the middle, picks up the first down, grabbed by Larry Parker, stumbles his way to the 31. And Craig on 3rd and 6, he picks up 11. The Chiefs with the timeout. The clock continues to tick. The Chargers have 2 timeouts season.
After it's all over.
Second down and goal. Brian Waters will be the lead back. Richardson in back of him. Couple tight ends. Richardson around the Waters block, and he's in for the touchdown. And Tony Richardson gets his second rushing touchdown today. And again, it's of 1 yard. 1:26 to Kansas City. High snap. Breeze winding up on the run, but down the middle of the field and trying to lateral it off, and it would have been a forward, and there go the flags. And exactly right. 2 seconds remaining, 11-yard scramble by Breeze. The idea was sound, the execution wasn't. As Breeze was going down, he tried to throw it or lateral it, and unfortunately it was going forward.
Illegal forward pass.
Right.
Number 9, offense. Thrown in an attempt to conserve time. By rule, there's a 10-second runoff associated with the penalty.
And the Chiefs have won.
The game is over.
And the 4-game slide is ended for Kansas City and Coach Dick Vermeil. And the Chargers lose for the first time at home this season. They got a marvelous performance.
Especially when they catch passes.
So it's like a 34-yard penalty. First and 10 at the 12. Hand off to Holmes. Finds a crack. Crawls through. A first down and a touchdown. Down Mobley. Third down and 1, shy of the 45. The fake to Holmes. Here comes Washington. Here goes the pass, and Tony Gonzalez has his first catch today. Angling out of bounds at the 37. It's a gain of 20 and a Chiefs first down.
We just showed you John Mobley. Mobley
9th of the season. Oh, he's in there with Jason Denner's a great blocking tight end. Watch something to the right. On the 36, first and 10. The reverse to Kennison. A handoff from Holmes. And Trent Green is leading the blocking. Down the sideline he goes and knocked out of bounds by Al Wilson. And his quarterback leading the entourage. A 15-yard gain. He used to do it to Patriots. Second down 12. Inside the 24. Good block by Holmes on Romanowski. Time for the quarterback Green. Eyeing Alexander. There's no call yet. There it is. The touchdown. A 24-yard strike to Derek Alexander. 9, an important play in the game, especially for the Denver defense. Broncos are gaining momentum. Green down the middle. Oh, what a catch by Gonzalez, and he's off. Galloping down the side. Grabbed by Eric Davis. Breaks that tackle. Finally grabbed by Wilson at midfield. It's a 36-yard completion. A season long to Tony Gonzalez. And the Chiefs definitely with some breathing space now. First down and 10, 24-yard line. Tied at 20. Green stumbles a bit as he sets up in the pocket. Winds up, goes deep, and looking for Kennison. Oh, what a catch! Inside the Denver 35, the ex-Bronco who bailed out on the team before a game in November. First down and 10. seventh play of the drive. A fake by Jackson, dumps it off, caught by Carter. A fumble, and it's picked up on the play by Clint Pedrez, the ex-Bronco, and he's down to the 21. Can you believe it? A 41-yard try, and this is for the lead. And it's got the accuracy, and he nails it, his third today. From 41 yards away on the heels of his missed 28-yard field goal moments ago.
And a field to kick it again.
From the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Play action by Green. All kinds of time. He's got the receiver, Minnis at the other end. It's a foot race with Brown inside the 15, down the sideline. Out of bounds at the 12. Snoop Minnis with a sensational play. A career-long 52-yard reception for the win. And he may have just kicked the Denver Broncos right out of the playoff picture.
Do that again this time.
Here's a downfield throw coming now from Trent Green, who hit that 15-yarder on the last third down. Backpedaling, takes a look, throws the ball, open receiver, and it's caught again. Beautifully executed again. It was Snoop Minnis. And he's saying nobody touched him. The officials, though, are whistling the ball dead.
Yeah, there was a very soft whistle at the end of that.
20-yard gain on the play. Snoop Minnis has made two from big third down now. 3rd and goal. Play fake. Takes a look. Nobody open. Throws to the end zone. There is a guy open. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jason Dunn, with only his 3rd catch of the year. But it's good for a touchdown, and the Chiefs make the first drive pay off. Beautifully done by Green. Play fake. He looked like he was in trouble. He in the National Football League as he leads the Steelers to, in all probability, home field in the playoffs. And that could mean New Orleans in the Super Bowl. Long ball caught beautifully. On the run is Eddie Kinnison. Rogers Beckett, who intercepted earlier, was beaten on the play. And you can't throw a football or catch it on the run better than that play for 48 yards. Very basic defense, good players in position. Throw over the middle and on the run, and taking the ball across midfield and down to the 48-yard line is Jason Dunn, the little-used tight end, who had only 2 catches this season before today. But that one was good for 17 yards. Now 3rd down comes up. Green gets some time, makes a throw, and it's a catch inside the 25-yard line. Snoop Minnis with an enormous play as Green really triggered in a laser-tight spiral between 2 defenders on 3rd down for 22 yards.
You can't say enough about that play. Snoop Minnis was huge on the opening drive of the game, catching.
2:02 to play in the game. Green, timing throw, takes a look, he's in trouble, finds an open gap, and Trent Green is on the run inside the 30. Somebody better teach this guy how to slide, because every time he's run, he's gotten yards, but he's gone head first into tacklers, and you're fair game.
Well, he's done everything they've asked him to do with less than 2 minutes to go.
They sent it to overtime. At first, the Chiefs have to score. Right now, the Chargers have the lead, and here is Richardson, he's in. So they'll try the extra point to make it a 3-point game. And Flutie will try to get his team in position then to kick a field goal and send it to overtime.
With 48 seconds left, it was a wise decision to use the timeout by the Chargers.
8 seconds.
And that's the game. The game is over. They had an offensive penalty with less than 10 seconds, an automatic 10-second runoff. This should be the game.
That's what Vermeil's looking for.
False start. Number 80 results in a 10-second runoff.
That's the game.
The game is over.
So another tough loss for the Chargers. A dramatic come from behind win for the Chiefs. As that penalty and the 10-second runoff ends the game. What a game it was. Kansas City rallying back to win 20-17, beating the Chargers for the 5th straight time here at Arrowhead.
Now for Steve Tasker, this is Don Criqui saying
almost 1,300 yards. They'll be going to him very shortly, maybe right now. Here's Brunell with a deep drop. Makes a look. He's been sacked a lot. Ball on the field. And who's got it? It looks like the Chiefs have got the ball. So for the 50th time this season, Mark Brunell is sacked. And this one is particularly expensive as Derek Ransom is in. And now we'll see if they can find that yard they need to get a first down. A first and goal. Handoff. Priest Holmes going wide. He's got the first down. He's got the end zone standing up. So the Kansas City Chiefs jump out to an early lead. An enormous interception or a fumble recovery early in the game. And a 6-yard touchdown run is.
The other side, Frank Gans Jr. is the Chiefs' special teams coordinator.
So the Chiefs keep it alive, and Trent Green takes a look downfield and makes a beautiful throw down to the 26-yard line. Priest Holmes not in the backfield right now. They play fake to Richardson and a throw to Tony Gonzalez. So they keep the big tight end happy, getting him a touchdown throw, an easy one for Tony, his 5th touchdown catch of the year, his 65th catch, and on a blatant no playoff seasons for them, but both with impressive late season runs. Chiefs with 2 straight wins. Here's a throw downfield, and the ball is taken in beautifully by Michael Ricks, a big tight end / wide receiver. Ramil telling us. Snap and set down are good. Kick is on the way. And it's good. Beautifully done by the Chiefs. A 47-yard field goal. So the Chiefs again rally back and tie the game at 17.
Can get him to do that, they'll be better off.
So where they go to now on 3rd down. They need almost 5. A blitz, and down goes Brunell as they come unimpeded. Flying in the blitz was number 24, William Barty. Chiefs have taken back the lead, 20-17, and now they have the ball 1st and 10. Long ball. Trent Green with a big league arm, and there is a fellow with a foul on the receiver. He held up the D-back, but it's going to go as a catch all the way. And beautifully top of it. Held Jimmy Smith, the best receiver in the conference, to 2 catches in 19 yards. And here's an open receiver in the end zone as all of a sudden the Chiefs have taken over this game. And in this quarter, they're embarrassing what was a red-hot team, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Tony Gonzalez shoots the jumper. The difference for the Jags offense today.
Brunell has now rushed 3 times for 27 yards. Here's a lob pass, and it's picked off. And here go the Chiefs. Can Brunell get him? He does, but it's out of bounds, and Kansas City gets it right back. And that brings a deafening silence to the house here in Jacksonville.
Jerome Woods caught the tip.
Peterson has been right on with his kicking. And he drives it through, and now it is a 30-24 lead for Kansas City. Chiefs kick. Here we go, 4th down. Brunell against a 4-man rush, looks, throws, he makes a connection, and they don't get there. The Chiefs defense stands tall with the game on the line. A 4th down try is short of the 1st down, and Tom Coughlin is about to. Brunell and the Jaguars have to complete a pass in the end zone. A blitz. He's open. He's looking. He throws on the run. And it's incomplete.
Game's over.
And the game is over. So Brunell ends the game firing into the end zone. But the Chiefs, William Barty, somehow finds a way to knock the ball down.
The difference in the game, Don, was the Chiefs' ability in the second half to contain Mark Brunell. He answered a little bit with a no huddle, and they made some good plays. But the defense of the Chiefs that Dick Vermeil was not happy with a week ago came through in a big way.
Most of the guys.
Abada, we asked him, how is he physically? He says, I'll let you know when I get hit. Trent Green, pump fake, Green slips a bit, gets rid of the football, and connects to Tony Richardson. Accelerating to midfield, and Green able to flip that ball to Richardson for a big gainer, 23 yards.
But play power football.
Michael Cloud in the backfield on a 3rd and 4. In the red zone, here's Green. Steps up in the pocket, slings one out. Catch is made, Gonzalez fights off a tackle, works his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Robert Griffith fan, and Gonzalez made him pay 17 yards.
Well, Tony Gonzalez goes from...
He really came in with a tremendous attitude when we sat down and chatted with him yesterday. trying to erase the memory of last year. Throws the long ball. Kennison, he had separation. Eddie Kennison is spun down at the 5-yard line by Anthony Henry. He beat him one-on-one. Second and goal. Holmes again, trying to get to the outside. He's got the edge. Kansas City touchdown.
And Dwayne Rudd right now is saying to himself, I cannot believe that Priest Holmes beat me to the corner.
A connection there somewhere.
I'm glad he's been found.
Second and 12. Spread formation, 5 receivers. Green looks up, middle of the field. Tony Gonzalez, that big target. Down to the 10-yard line, just short of it. They'll spot it at the 11.
I think it's only overrated if you're a truly superior future Hall of Famer like Tony Gonzalez. I think the ordinary guys need it.
Draw play. Holmes on first down. Priest Holmes breaking free. Oh, what an individual effort by Holmes and a touchdown.
And right now, Devin Bush, that guy right there, number 23, is embarrassed. Because he put a half.
A critical third down here. Cleveland with a chance to use up more clock. And it's not going to happen. Holcomb brought down. Did he lose the football?
Oh, yes.
Kansas City's got it. Dwayne Clemens came firing in on Kelly Holcomb.
And Kelly just was a little lax in holding the football and got it knocked out.
This afternoon, a 1st and 10 at the 15 for Kansas City. They trail 30-24. Handoff, Holmes, big hole. Holmes accelerates to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And it's Priest Holmes, third of the day.
And they go right back to their offensive left side, the right side of the Browns defense. This is where they just scored on their last touchdown, and they hammer the number.
1st and 10 from their own 26. The Chiefs operate. Green in the pocket. Green rifles to the sideline. Caught by Kennison. And they're just picking up chunks of yardage. Eddie Kennison out near midfield.
Well, this is what was missing for Kansas City last year. Even though Eddie was only there for the last 5 games. Speed, stamina, and conditioning to perform at this level on a really hot day.
A 1-year, $3 million contract for Gonzalez. Pump fake. And again, some razzle-dazzle. They hand it off to Priest Holmes. Holmes with a stutter step move. And forced out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Now, right now, Al Saunders, the offensive coordinator, got to be going. Hey?
Kansas City looking to regain the lead. Handoff. Holmes. Holmes cuts it inside for the touchdown. Priest Holmes with a monster day. His 4th touchdown of the afternoon. And Kansas City goes back in front.
Well, the Cleveland fan.
39-37. Green takes the snap. Green steps up. Under some heat. He got rid of it. John Tate is running with the football. Flags come down. And Tate is forced out of bounds at the 25.
Let me tell you something. Dwayne Rudd threw his helmet while the play was going on. That's a defensive penalty.
Thought he had sacked Trent Green, and in celebration, figuring there's no time on the clock, he took off his helmet.
Unsportsmanlike penalty. Number 57, Cleveland, threw his helmet during the play. It's a tack-on penalty, half the distance to the goal. Extend the down. One untimed down.
This is unbelievable. The game cannot end on a defensive penalty. Rudd throwing his...
He will hold it. Morton Anderson, the oldest player in the NFL. 30 yards away. Anderson. He nails it. Kansas City wins.
And Dwayne Rudd goes down as making one of the biggest mistakes in Cleveland Browns history.
The Chiefs have just pulled off a miracle down the stretch. And they pull it off 40-39 over the Browns. Oh, what a...
Right there, it appears that Tony Gonzalez was open, but the New England secondary on top of it. Priest Holmes, but it's a handoff to Dante Hall, and Hall, an all-purpose player. He lines up in the backfield. He was on a wing that time and takes the handoff and scoops for a first down. Well, that's because he runs right through a half. 4 wide.
28!
Tight end Fourier in motion. Brady stands in the pocket, intercepted by Maslowski. And the linebacker for the Chiefs is at the 30 and bumped out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Mike Compton may have saved a touchdown as Mike Maslowski from Wisconsin La Crosse getting his first season as a 30 yards on offense. That's a miserable quarter. Open the second period, first down for Green in Kansas City. The throw to the end zone, touchdown! As Eddie Kennison, the veteran from LSU, playing his first year in the red and gold of Kansas City, has his initial concern whether or not Crockett and Barty could return. Make that Warfield, the other injured player, down to Dante Hall as Kansas City gets it to start the second half, and Hall's got running room. 40, 50, by Vinatieri, still on his feet, and tackled from behind at the 37-yard line by Terrell Buckley, and what a return to open the second half by Dante Hall. Well, the Chiefs had the field position.
Room with the Hammy. I'll update you when I can.
All right, thanks, Bonnie. Busy halftime for you. 2nd down and 1. And again, outside is Holmes, and has running room. 15, 10. Holmes his way inside the 5-yard line. And Priest Holmes, with his top run of the game, has a 1st and goal for... Fake to Richardson, give to Hall inside, breaks a tackle. And the little guy squirting down the sidelines to the 15 before they bump him out of bounds.
Oh, and right now, Romeo Crennel and Bill Belichick are thinking, I can't believe this just happened. We had this play diagnosed perfect. It's such a big loss for Kansas City in this situation not have Gonzalez.
Rare shotgun, Green throws. Touchdown to Kennison, his 2nd of the game. Eddie Kennison beats Otis Smith on the corner.
It's that matchup we've been seeing a lot today. Number 87 against number 45. Eddie's got notice for 2 touchdowns. Oh, he invented it.
Your old teammate with the Cardinals.
Oh, and he's back in Kansas City watching this game, I'm sure.
Look at Priest Holmes ram his way into New England territory to the 43 before Malloy and Green.
He's a fun guy to be around. He's a very serious coach, and I like the way he goes after it.
Green downfield has a man open, Morton, and Johnny Morton steps out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. So it's 1st down for Kansas City. Say what you will about the Chiefs' defensive performance. This offense, ball throw down here at 2nd down. Holmes. Look at him find the hole. Nothing inside. He was patient. Boom, outside. Touchdown, Kansas City.
If it wasn't for Bill Belichick telling us, you'd think that New England in a featured matchup today.
Green looking deep, throws to Gonzalez. Oh, what a catch! Hadn't had one all day and had to go up and rip it away from a defender that was all over him. And it's a 1st down as Ty Law had perfect position.
Well, perfect. He's still with 2 timeouts left.
3rd down and 5. To the sideline, complete. Dante Hall, and he steps out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're waving the clock to Green. 2nd and goal.
Not known as a great runner. Here they go back to the shotgun.
The throw in the corner at the goal line. Does he get in? No. Kennison is stopped right at the 1-foot line, and they have to burn their final timeout. 3 seconds left.
Well, how's it? They look. Here it is. Highlights attempt.
For overtime. Priest Holmes, does he get in? Touchdown, Kansas City. We go to extra time.
Well, not yet.
Well, that's right. They got to kick the extra point.
Not quite yet.
Nothing is assured. That's right. 38-30.
Speed from there. You can't go outside.
Richardson in. 3rd down and 6 from the 32. Green down the middle. And caught by Gonzalez. He's at the Miami 39-yard. And Green. Tate stays with his block here. The pass and a touchdown reception made by Tony Gonzalez. 31-yard line, empty backfield. 5 receivers deploying for Trent Green. And down for Gonzalez. To the Miami 37-yard line. Zach Thomas and Brock Marion bring him down.
It's right down the middle. They tried Zach Thomas running with him that time, and that doesn't match up very well.
First down and 10. Priest Holmes, a Richardson block. Look at him cut outside. And there he goes. Trent Green throws a block. Touchdown. Second down, 15-36. Fiedler. With time, throws downfield, intercepted by Warfield. It went through the hands of Chambers. And Warfield is down in a fight and a flag. Fight is broken up, flag is down. Second Miami turnover. Warfield's first interception of the season. He was good with Steve DeBerg, a former Kansas City quarterback. That play action. Second down, 16. Outside the 35, going deep. Green, he's looking for Patterson. And he's got him. Inside the 20-yard line of Miami. 8-yard line, first and goal for the Chiefs. Green looking to his second option to the end zone. It's caught. A Johnny Morton touchdown reception, his first touchdown as a Kansas City Chief. First and 10, 43. Down the sideline for Tony Gonzalez. Chased by Madison. Breaks a tackle of Arturo Freeman. His second touchdown catch today. The leading rusher with 3 carries and 48 yards. First and goal at the 6. Green looking for his second option to the end zone. Touchdown! Who else but Tony Gonzalez? His third touchdown reception today. It's third down and 10 at the 29. And Fiedler intercepted. No one home except Wesley of Kansas City. Great block, and there he goes. Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Forward in motion, 31-yard line. Second down and 5. Deep drop for Fiedler. Hit by Sims. Deflected and intercepted. It's Wesley for a second time. Dedrick Ward gets him from behind. That may shut the door on Miami by Kansas City's much maligned secondary. Inside the 20, Trent Green has not been sacked. He's thrown 4 touchdown passes. He has not thrown a pick, and he's going right to work again. Gonzalez to the end zone. Well shy of it, Tony Gonzalez. 7 catches today for Gonzalez. First and goal, the fake. Green looking for Gonzalez again, but this time goes to the other tight end. That is Billy Baber. His first career touchdown reception. A flag is in the back of the end zone.
That's a personal foul against Miami for a late hit.
Dolphins down by 18. We've got 3 timeouts. Fake to Edwards. And a wobbly pass by Fiedler. Intercepted for a third time today by Craig Wesley.
Can you say play center field?
3 interceptions by Wesley. Fiedler has his game produced by Bob Dekas and directed by Steve Milton, the senior producer of the NFL Today. Eric Mann, and the director is Bob Matina, the coordinating producer of CBS.
Giving up more yardage than anybody else in the league.
They come with a blitz. It's picked up, and Pennington going long. Intercepted in the end zone by Greg Wesley. He had 3 last week at home against Miami, and that's turnabout as the Jets intercepted a
number of plays run by the opposition.
Kansas City 2-1 in yards gained as Green throws to the open receiver. Eddie Kennison. Was he in bounds? Yes. Kansas City excellent all year in the red zone. 10 of the last 12 trips have resulted in touchdowns, and here they are again with Priest Holmes cutting back. He has another touchdown, his 9th of the year, and Kansas City takes the lead.
Boy, it looked like they were through the interception to Damian Robinson in the end zone to end that initial drive.
Here's the reverse, and it goes to Johnny Morton.
Whoa, baby.
Blockers, 40, 30. He's in the open now and caught from behind and saving the tackle. A touchdown was the tackle of Marvin Jones.
On his right hamstring. Guarantee they didn't have that 21 years ago when he came to the league.
Third down and 4, and Pennington is sacked. As charging through was Gary Still. Green pumps, throws to Hall. He's open. 25, cuts back with a blocker at the 20. City. 60 yards on the play for his first NFL touchdown.
Dick Vermeil does not want overtime. He's going to continue to try to get the end zone.
Green underneath to Holmes, running room, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! My, oh my, Priest Holmes!
And just a completely demoralized Jets defense now walks back over for the extra point. They can't believe that it was that easy.
As always, a terrific hour of television. This could be the last play of the game. Coles knocked away, incomplete, as the final second ticks away, and the Kansas City Chiefs do it again in the fourth quarter. This is an amazing young team for Dick Vermeil. And they're now 3-2 as the offensive powerhouse from KC goes home with a win against Chad Pennington and the New York Jets. They're very
3rd down and 6. Chiefs very successful on 3rd down conversions. They throw. Priest Holmes, 1st down and more. Still on his feet inside the 35. Helmets are. Turns 38. January 9th. Blocked. Picked up. Rumble into the 1. Chiefs trying to go against their norm. Interesting graphic there. Not allowed to rush. Touchdown in 24 quarters in the last time against Kansas City. Gonzalez in motion. Handoff. Holmes stuffed. Can he drive it? Touchdown. Chiefs. Second effort. Breeze, quick drop, quick throw, pitch and catch. Conway fumbles. It's on the deck. Turned it over. Kansas City. Kansas City recovers at the 13-yard. Chargers with the football start this drive on their own 33. Breeze under pressure takes a seat at the 25. Clock running, 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun is Breeze, stands up strong, throws, picked off. It's intercepted by Warfield, the left corner, and the Chiefs have it. As a team, that's their 7th interception of the season. Now Priest Holmes finds room on the far side, and Johnny Morton in motion. Green, wide open, little pitch and catch. Bo Richter, touchdown, Kansas City.
Richter, touchdown, Kansas City.
Chiefs coming with the blitz. Breeze steps up, connects. The ball's down. Did he have control? They're running with it. Chiefs pick it up. Jason Belzer.
1st down.
Round in the first quarter to put the Chargers up 7-0. Their only score thus far. Under pressure, Breeze throws. That ball's up for grabs. That was a fly ball to center field. Belzer has it for Kansas City. He's got running room. Still on his feet at the 40 and tackled down at the 44-yard line. Good snap. Hang time. Vanover. Ball's on the deck. Kansas City wraps it up. They fake the handoff. They're going for the home run ball. Touchdown, Kansas City! And for the second time, it's Bo Richter. Thank you, Jim. Marshall Falk, who did walk out of an interview, very concerned about the status of his team into the end zone. Green here, throws downfield. It's caught to the stadium. Kansas City knocking on the door. Green to the end zone. Touchdown, Gonzalez.
A 44-yard field goal. He's missed his last 3, and his misses last week cost a possible win against San Diego. And this one is blocked. A free ball, and unfortunately for the Chiefs, they can't come up with it cleanly, but Hartz does, and he's on his feet to the 37. Oh my, and that was one of the concerns of Bill Callahan. With all the injuries, would his special teams break down?
Well, if a football was round, that would have been a Kansas City touchdown because of...
That's worth, even if you've seen it, go through the whole drama again.
Green. Deep for Gonzalez, and he's got it. And the big tight end, a first down at the 42-yard line. Anthony Dorsett able to trip him up.
Tony's been pretty quiet so far. And there'll be more of that before this is over.
2nd and 4. Down the middle, complete. And that's the rookie Mark Boerichter from Hastings, Nebraska, in AIA school, the Broncos.
And here go the Chiefs with the...
with 3 timeouts and 1:26 left. Screen it, and it should work. Holmes has blockers. 40. All the way to the 48. Rod Woodson got him down. And a timeout, Kansas City. 1:14. The Dallas Texans 1962 AFL championship team. Green. 3rd down. Searches. Now he'll scramble. Has Holmes to block. He's all the way to the 20. He's to the 15, to the 14-yard line. The clock is running. 25 seconds left. They'll try to spike it here to stop.
Off the scoreboard by that really horrible call against Mark Boerichter.
They fake the reverse and throw the screen to Holmes. And Holmes at the 50, down the sidelines with blockers. And finally caught from behind and pushed out of bounds inside the 20 at the 20-yard line. Beautifully conceived play. Undoubtedly, Dick Vermeil and Al Saunders set that one up at half. Right, Priest. He's a modest guy. He doesn't talk much, but they were listening yesterday. Green to the sidelines and a turnaround catch and a first down by Eddie Kennison, and that was a tough play on the slippery turf. He was looking for the ball to his left, had to reach back and pick it off.
The pads down low. He looked more like a fullback in that situation.
Now with 69 yards. Back to Holmes. He's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, their 3rd goal-to-go situation of the day. They were 11 of 12 coming into this game in goal-to-go. And they were 0-2 before Priest Holmes gets them into the end zone on the 3rd try.
Number 15 for Priest Holmes.
Direction.
That's 8 catches for him today. The throw, Marti bats it in the air, intercepted by Marcus Patton. And the linebackers at the 40. He's at the 49, and a big turnover for Kansas City.
The first of the day. Oh, how sweet this has to be for the Chiefs defense.
Marti appeared to be the
baby. That'll elevate your heart rate.
And they gave Gannon plenty of time. 2nd and short. Underneath. Complete to Rice. And Rice is to the 23-yard line. Did he fumble? The Chiefs are scrambling.
I heard a whistle.
No signal yet.
The officials are treating that as a live ball.
No one has signaled. Yes, Kansas City has it. Mike Maslowski appeared to have the ball. 3 are the Raiders. Oh, it looked like the Raiders confused defensively. Green. Touchdown, Tony Richardson. His first touchdown catch of the season, the veteran from Auburn, the fullback wide open.
And you called it with the indecision on the Raiders defense. Bill Romanowski went in motion across the defensive backfield trying to...
And I don't think they can get another one off.
You got to throw it into the end zone.
One, and they celebrate a Kansas City win at Arrowhead.
And 4-4 heading into the bye. And what a huge win for Trent Green, Dick Vermeil, and this Kansas City. And they bring the Raiders back to 4-3, but they get back to 500 heading into their bye week. A monster win for the Kansas City Chiefs.
And 5 weeks from now, who knows how that's going to be tough. Yeah. That's so competitive. The AFC West, let's go to Bonnie Bernstein. And thank you, Bonnie. Dick Vermeil swallowing a smile with a
4-4 season now at the midpoint of 2002. And just a footnote on Priest Holmes, as Trent Green alluded to him, 91 yards rushing and 93 more yards pass receiving for Holmes.
Well, it was just a spectacular day, and a good, clean, hard-fought game, and it was fun to watch, Dick. I really did.
These cover guys really excel. The job is too hard. That time they had to cover the receivers way too long down the field.
Each team with a first down now via the penalty. Green throwing outside. That's complete. Outside the 45-yard line, Johnny Morton gets involved. 19-yard pickup. A check of the buff. Bledsoe will go from the shotgun. Wrapped up and brought down at the 5 by John Browning.
John Browning gets the sack, but Eric Hicks from the outside keep the linebackers in and stop the running game.
Play fake. Green going to go deep down the sideline and has a man open. He's got him in full stride, and that's Eddie Kinnison. Inside the 20-yard line, first down.
Boy, when Trent Green let that football go, I thought...
Holmes, right side, touchdown. How easy did he make that look?
Well, there's a reason why this guy's been so productive for the year and a half he's been in Kansas City, because he can...
or 90 minutes a day with us, I'm told, or 90 minutes a week, excuse me, I'm told he spends up to 90 minutes a day, Greg. Back to you.
All right, on the pass complete to number 80, Johnny Morton, delivered perfectly by Trent Green, and another first down for the Bills, 21 yards.
Well, when the
Chiefs, excuse me. Green will go from the shotgun.
Sorry, Craig. London Fletcher said they've simplified the defense so they wouldn't make mistakes.
Green, near side, Kinnison made the catch at the 42-yard line. And Trent Green comes up limping.
Boy, Eddie Kinnison is just a way, gets in the backfield, makes the play.
3rd and goal. Green, running out of time, is going to take it himself to the end zone. Touchdown. Penalty marker is down.
It's holding against Buffalo, against Dante Hall.
Holding. Defense. 21. Close the line. Touchdown.
Bad left ankle and all. Trent Green took it himself to the end zone. And we're tied at 16. As a Kansas City Chief, that's Trent Green's first rushing touchdown.
Eric Warfield, look, I'm not one of these that you can't hit the receiver, but he hit him 10 yards down the field.
2nd and 10. Bledsoe with time. Down the middle of the field for Price. Intercepted by Warfield. Warfield to the 20. Out of bounds. Penalty marker is down. The markers fly after the interception.
Eric Warfield.
4th pick of the season for Warfield. And now Priest Holmes on the ground. Left side. Turns the corner. Breaks it up the sideline. And is out of bounds short of the 30-yard line. 16 yards on the play. Jerry Gray looking very excitable over from the 26. Holmes again. Across the 35 to the 38. 12 yards and a first down.
Let's see if we can watch the center, Casey Wickman.
Green to throw on 3rd and 5. Looks one way, looks the other, pulls it down, gonna run for it, and has first down yardage inside the 30. 8 yards and a kick. And at times the defense as well. Dick Vermeil seeking out and finding Greg Williams, and Williams sees the Chiefs win a close ball game for a game. They've been losing a lot of close ones this season. For Phil Simms and our
trailing position all the way with Rod Smith. But again, all because of play action and the success of the running game.
And now first down from the 24, and Portis fumbles the ball. A big hit, and Kansas City, a team that is second in the league, first in the AFC in turnovers, has one early today. They are a plus 13, now a plus 14, as Eric Hicks covers.
Johnny Morton not playing. I'm sure they'd like to have him in a situation like this, 3rd and long.
Only a 3-man rush and a great throw, and Kennison with a difficult catch as he is hit hard by Kennedy and Reese, the 2 safeties, and it's enough for a first down, about 21 yards on 3rd and 15.
Well,
they're on the doorstep just inside the 2, 1st and goal. Portis stopped just shy, fumbled the ball. And Kansas City has recovered. Oh, how big is that? Going for a 21-0 lead. It appeared to be Patton and Bush, the 2 linebackers. Crunch Portis, who fumbles for the 2nd time. And again, they're playing without fullback Tony Richardson, which changes the amount of plays available. Green double pump wide open is Dante Hall. 40, cuts back at the 30. 1 man to beat. Still on his feet at the 20. Dante Hall, touchdown. And what a turnabout. 75 yards, Green to Hall.
Well, Dick Vermeil can't imagine having anybody in the open field trying to make something happen more than Dante Hall. And this is just a mistake in the Denver secondary. This is a mistake.
Toughness award.
A Chicago kid. He knows how to get hit and get back up.
Greasy, hit from behind as he throws, intercepted. Picked off by Maslowski. And the linebacker is stopped at the 30-yard line, his 3rd interception of the year. It was John Browning, the man that Eric Hicks has been applauding his efforts. He applied the pressure and a misfire. It'll be a good test for Miami inside. There's Holmes breaking into the clear. Kenoy Kennedy to beat. Can he catch him? Tyrone Poole does to save the touchdown at the 2-yard line. Poole, who was a 200-meter national finalist at Fort Valley State, will play. Mike Cloud, the running back, and they give it to Cloud, and he's trying to get outside. Cuts back and is in the end zone for a touchdown. His 2nd score of the season. So Priest Holmes sets it up with that
An open guy.
Pope the rookie. You do it, kid. Green down the middle, and it's complete to Kennison, and a first down at the Denver 49 in front of Deltha O'Neal.
Yeah, I'm sure that when Ray Rhodes laid that scheme out during practice, all the veteran defensive linemen are going, hey, ain't no...
Little Rocky Mountain Thunder, and then the throw underneath the Hall. Boy, look at him, like a cat.
Look,
now he's in the clear.
Oh, no, can you believe this?
What a brilliant play again. That was artistry, and he gives the now the Kansas City crossed arm signal, and down is Deltha O'Neal, who was in on the play. 49 yards, the touchdown for Dante Hall.
On Fuego.
Oh, I like that. Hot. Greasy, flag down, and so is the quarterback back inside the 15 as Eddie Freeman and Eric Hicks finally fought through the blocking.
As well, this is a wounded team.
Green, down the middle deep. What a catch by Tony Gonzalez. That could only be Gonzalez, who loves that ball up high as if he's playing in the post, and it's a first down at the...
He doesn't have that shiftiness to him. Al Saunders told me before the game he's looking forward to getting him at least 20 carries today. Here's Tony Gonzalez. What a catch. And Gonzalez still running. Down the sideline, Tony Gonzalez. That's why he's one of the best in the NFL at his position. Tony Gonzalez making something out of nothing and gains 6 of them for touchdowns. 3rd down 7 at the 8. Green again to pass. Looking all day to throw in the end zone. Touchdown. How about that? Mark Borichter, his 14th catch catch of the season, his 7th touchdown.
That's a nice little percentage he has going on there.
He has a nose for the end zone. And Trent Green goes right back to him. Dick Vermeil told us that he made a mistake. He probably should have given Donnie Edwards the contract he was looking for. Now Green over the middle. It's caught. A huge gain all the way up to the 48. Eddie Kennison, helmet off, but holds on to the ball.
When we saw
best barbecue in town. 3rd down and 2 at the 26. Green looking up top for Bo Richter. Nice catch at the 5. Bob Bo Richter is the director of athletics at Northwest Missouri State. 1st down and goal. Play action. Green. Caught. Touchdown. Omar Easy. Making it look easy. The rookie out of Penn State.
Now Omar's got to go back and get that ball. There you go. Got to get that. That's your first touchdown. Don't leave it on the ground.
And they are rocking here in Kansas City. Making a mistake. 73 penalties for the Chiefs, 3rd fewest in the NFL. Play action fake. Trent Green with time to throw. Down the field. Bo Richter makes the catch. It's a foot race. More Bo Richter breaking away. Touchdown Kansas City. No flags. 98 yards.
And what a job by Trent Green, Gus, breaking the pockets.
1st and 10 at the 3. Play action over the middle. Gonzalez with the grab. Tony Gonzalez still running. Tony Gonzalez up to the 35. A gain of 32. His team refusing to quit. 3rd down, 8 at the 37. Green pumping all day to throw underneath. Eddie Kennison with the grab, and he almost got knocked out, but holds on to the football. Take that, Rodney Harrison. A gain of 12.
And you know when you come across the middle, Rodney Harrison is going to be there waiting for you. Just sizing up his receiver right here, coming out of the back. Bang! And Eddie Kennison, one heck of a job hanging on to that ball.
Kennison shaken up. 5 catches, 70 yards.
Game at this point.
4th down and 1. Michael Cloud. I don't know.
Took 2 shots there. The second, Gus, coming from Rodney Harrison, and it's going to be half a ball one way or another.
48 yards. Dan Straczynski is the holder. They get down. It's up. And it's good. They're on their feet at Arrowhead. Breeze out of the shotgun. Breeze pumps underneath. It's caught. Caldwell loses it. The Chiefs have it. The Chiefs have it. Kansas City forces the turnover, and their playoff hopes are still alive.
Gus, I think it was that man right there, 42, Shenard Harts, that came through the backside and punched.
Teams out of timeouts. Trent Green takes a knee.
And that should do it. The Kansas City Chiefs come back to win in dramatic fashion, spoiling Marty Schottenheimer's return to KC. And there's your hero, Michael Husted, a dejected Drew Brees. But Husted kicking the game winner, 38-yarder. And Dick Vermeil is all smiles. 24-20.